We might be going to the movies. My daughter was saying that there's some sort of a new Barbie movie that she wants to see. I might go see Indiana Jones with my son. We sometimes do that. We break it up. The wife goes with the daughter, sees Barbie. I go with the son and see Indiana Jones. We'll figure it out. But the haters are really getting out of control. And I just had to make this quick live because I really wanted to straighten them out a little bit and kind of set the record straight. Okay. So we're going to go through each point. Here's the point. Haters keep saying, Apefather, I highly doubt that anybody is going to show up to your meet and greet. This is the first. Here's the first thing they say. I don't think nobody's going. Okay, guess what? I don't care. Like Clark Gable. Frankly, I don't give a shit. Well, I know he said I don't give a damn. I'm gonna say frankly, I don't give a shit. I eat good every single night. Okay, no one can dispute that. So, at the very worst case scenario, if nobody shows up, I'm still gonna eat like a friggin' king. Okay, I'm gonna eat great. Okay, so no harm, no foul. I just want to make that perfectly clear. Okay, look, if you're gonna keep this guy Teddy MC, don't make me block you. Look, you made your point. You called me fat. Okay, great. That's it. You don't need to keep repeating the same message. See, that's one of the things that I block people. I don't want to block you, but just if you're gonna just keep saying the same thing over and over again, I gotta block you. And I don't want to do that. I really don't want to block people, but it's like some people, they just don't stop. You got your message across. I'm fat. Great. Congratulations. Now stop posting messages. Anyway, getting back. So I don't know. I'm just trying to understand what the point is of telling me that no one is going to show up. This is not a popularity contest. I mean, this is not a protest. I really honestly don't. All right, let me just block this guy. Hold on. All right, he's gone. Bye bye. Anyway, I try to be nice to these people, but they're friggin' lunatics, man. So it's like, I don't understand the consistent, like, comments on no one's going to show up to your meet and greet. If no, here, let me tell you what's going to happen if no one shows up. Are you ready? I'm going to order a porterhouse steak. I'm gonna probably order ragu. I'm gonna have meatballs, sausage, brajol. I'm gonna have some alcohol, some wine. I'm gonna do a little gambling, have a little fun. And I'm gonna go home. So I don't understand like why you keep. It's like they keep saying this, these haters, as if they're trying to hurt me in some way or they're trying to upset me. You're not going to upset me because I'm going to eat like a king. So that it doesn't, you know what I mean? It doesn't make a difference if nobody comes. Okay. So that issue should be now off the table. Now let's talk about the next issue. The next issue is that apparently people are sending out flyers, okay, to churches. They're sending out flyers to homeless shelters for people that are in need of food, that they're starving, that they're telling them to come to the meet and greet to get free food. Let me tell you what I'm willing to do. If that does happen, I'd be willing to help as many people as I can. I'll try to, but I mean, if hundreds and hundreds of people, I mean, I can't do that. I'm a nice guy. I would be willing to help a few people out. So, but the thing is, you guys are crazy because it's like you're putting false hope. You're lying to these people. These people are in need. This is not a joke what you're doing. It's a disgrace. It's a disgrace. Okay, you're telling people that in some cases are starving. And think about this: they would have to first of all actually come to the Tropicana. So think about that. You're forcing these people to actually spend money. In other words, to take a bus or whatever it is. You know what I mean. I don't think they're going to take Uber, but I'm just saying. I mean that. Believe it or not, that money is important to them to travel back and forth. That what I mean? It's like, so why would you do something like that? It's a disgrace. Like I said, I have a good heart. If I can help someone, I will. But I mean, I can't. There's only so much I can do. I mean, I try to do as much as I can. But the thing is, it's just what you're doing is a disgrace to humanity. Why are you lying to people who are starving? Why are you lying to people who are in desperate need to eat and lying to them that they're going to get a free meal? Why are you doing that for? It's just horrible. It's just not human. It's not human. Don't you? I mean, don't you guys have, and ladies, whoever it is who's doing this, these haters, don't you have any form of like a soul or a heart or empathy or sympathy? What's up, Mo? How you doing, brother? Like, where is your heart, man? That you're going to people. Mo, you hear what these people are doing? They're sending out flyers. AMC to the moon, brother. I love you. They're sending out flyers to homeless shelters and to churches, telling people to come to my meet and greet, and they're gonna get free meals. I mean, it's friggin' absolutely crazy. Absolutely freaking crazy. Okay, so who's ever doing this, just stop it. It's a disgrace to humanity. You're a low life. You're a piece of friggin' garbage. I mean, really. Okay. So now, I mean, those are the two things on the table, right? So another thing that was on the table, Bo, that you missed, is that people are trying to make me feel like whatever, like a piece of garbage. They're like, you know what, Ape Father, no one is going to show up to your meet and greet. It's fine. Look, if I go down there and I'm the only person there, okay, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to eat like a king. Like just like I do every night of my life, just like I do every single night of my life. I'm gonna have a porterhouse steak. I'm gonna have ragu. I'm gonna have probably a nice, delicious eggplant parmesan, chicken parmesan. It's all good. I'll have my wine. I'll gamble. I'll have some fun. So I don't know, like what the point is that you keep saying this in the comment sections. I don't give a shit if nobody comes. It's not gonna stop me from having a fun night. Okay, that's it. Okay, so now here's another thing on the table. People keep saying, Ape Father, why can't we all just order our own meal? Because you're missing the point of what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to do something that's really cool. You understand? And I was upfront with this from the beginning. In other words, I want us all to have like this big, expensive buffet. You follow me? Where we all share the food. Like there's gonna be steak, eggplant parmesan, chicken parmesan, managort. There's gonna be the ragu pasta. We got the meatballs. You got the brajol. You got the sausage. You know what I mean? We got maybe a little Dom Perignon or a Johnny Walker Blue, whatever. I want us to have that. Like this isn't a cheap buffet. This is gonna be a very expensive buffet. Okay, so this isn't like it's no fun otherwise. It's no fun where like here's an example. If you ordered eggplant parmesan and I ordered a porterhouse steak, it's kind of like it's no fun. Don't you want to share? Don't you want to taste some of my porterhouse steak? I want to taste some of your eggplant. So I wanted to have this whole like gigantic, huge buffet of expensive food. And basically, like I said, I was upfront and honest about it. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to be something really spectacular. I wanted to be something amazing for all of us. Same thing with entertainment, which we'll talk about later. But the thing is this is that people are threatening me. Okay, they're saying, "Hey, Father, what we're going to do." This is what the haters are saying: is we're going to go there. We're going to order lobster. We're going to order porterhouse steaks. We're going to order chicken parmesan, eggplant, and then after we eat it, this is what they said: we're going to get up and we're going to leave. We're going to get up and leave. So no, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. Okay, I am going to ask, and I'm just letting everybody know this up front. Like let's start with the food. Let's say we ordered food and it cost $1,000. Let's say we got a whole bunch of food: eggplant parmesan, chicken parmesan, managort, ragu pasta, meatballs, sausage, brajol, porterhouse steak. Let's say it's $1,000. Now let's say there's 10 people there. I am going to ask each person to give me $100 up front. But understand, I'm not keeping this money. I'm going to be with you at the restaurant. This is to pay for the bill. Like I will show you the prices. Like there's going to be no secrets. There's going to be no hiding here. We're going to account for everything. We're going to account for the tip. We're going to account for taxes. Everything is going to be accounted for. Now, the reason why I need the money up front is very simple because I can't be in a position where I order $1,000 worth of food and then everybody eats it, gets up and leaves, and I gotta pay the bill. I can't do that. I'm sorry. So If for whatever reason you come to the meet and greet, okay? If for whatever reason you come to the meet and greet, and let's say you're just not willing to give this upfront money, in other words, you're just not willing to do it. Basically, I'm going to ask you to leave. That's it. I'm going to ask you to leave. I'm going to escort you out of there. Very simple, because there's no, you're not going to root out fun. So, that's it. Just don't bother to come. You know what I mean? If you don't agree to this. Tommy Stutch, what's the point of doing this if no one will appreciate it and they'll just hate? Look, Tommy, you have to understand something. I believe in my heart. You want me to tell you the truth? I believe in my heart that the haters are not even gonna come. Okay. You want me to tell you what I feel? The haters are not even gonna show up. Okay. So the people who are gonna come are gonna be the people who want to be there. Okay, like I know John Nito wants to be there. There's another guy, Mike. I know he wants to be there. I don't know if you're coming, Tommy, but I believe the people who show up are going to want, are going to want to have fun. That's it. I think all these haters, it's just that it's hot air. It's just bullshit. They're lying. They're just trying to root it for us, and that's it. They're not gonna come. There's no way they're gonna come. It's not gonna happen. Tommy's just go and enjoy it with my family. I don't understand that comment, Tommy. You're saying to bring my family to Carmine's? I go out with my family. I go out with my family every night. I mean, this is something I'm supposed to do with my eight brothers and my eight sisters, my eight family. I'm with my family every night, brother. Wild Styles vlogs. I wish you could come too. Moon Monster. I know you're in the UK. How's the family? Ziggy 780. Family's doing well. Thank you very much, brother. God bless you. Tommy, it's not a waste of my time. You have to understand. Okay. Tommy, let me explain something to you about myself. Listen to me. I'm a guy who likes to have fun. Okay. And I don't require like people to have fun. Like, in other words, I don't require haters to have a good time. In other words, I'm what's called a one man party. I'm a one man band. So, in other words, like, how many times I go to Atlantic City by myself, Tommy? How many times I go and I have a freaking $400 dinner and I gamble and I win a couple of thousand. I have a couple of drinks and I come home and I just unwind. Okay. So Tommy, it's not a waste of my time. So if you consider it a waste of my time, Tommy, I do this all the time. I literally do this. Like there were times I would go to the casino 5 nights a week. So it's not a waste of my time. It's not a waste of my time to eat a delicious dinner. It's not a waste of my time to have fun. Okay, so I respectfully disagree with you on that. Yes, I have AMC. I don't have Ape. I can't go, but I hope it goes well. God bless you, Richie. Thank you. God bless you too, JJ. Hey, Father, you're the best. Thank you, Marina. John, RD30, bro, facts. AC is going to be lit. He's definitely going to be there for a few days. So, John is going to be there. My shorts are hilarious. Thank you very much for watching them. I appreciate that very much. God bless you, Wild Styles. JC, did you see Crip Mac give you a shout out? I did not. I did not see it, but I will check that out. Thank you for telling me. John Nito is the man. And Moon Monster, you're the man too. You know, look, it's very simple, okay? You all have to just respect the fact that, you can't change the rules. You understand? Like you know what you ever meet people in this life that like they go to say some sort of an event and there are rules, but they want to change it. Like it could be anything. It'd be like you go into a restaurant and they have no smoking sign, right? That's a plate that says no smoking, and you'll see some jackass light up a cigarette and start smoking. I just don't understand why people. It's like they can't follow rules. Like, look, this is the rules of the meet and greet. You follow me? We are all getting together. We are all chipping in for a meal. That's it. That's just the way it is. If it's something you don't accept or if it's something you don't agree to, don't come. That's it. But you're not going to change the rules. See, it's like the regulator. Like the regulator, he's the type of a person that's that would come to the meet and greet, and he's going to try to change it. He's going to say, "Richie, I'll just buy my own meal. Get the f out of here." I'm going to tell him. I throw him out. Say, get out of here. You're not changing the rules. That's it. You're not making the rules. Okay. Here's how it works. We're all chipping in for a buffet of food and alcohol and drinks and entertainment and fun. That's the bottom effing line. So it's like, that's it. You're not changing it. You're not altering it. If you don't want to come, don't come. But just seriously, man, don't go. I'm asking you like as a gentleman. I'm asking you as a gentleman. Don't come to this meet and greet like, a friggin' asshole. Okay, excuse my language, and just try to mess up all the fun for everybody else. Seriously, nobody wants to deal with that. Nobody wants to deal with that. So it's either you come to have fun, you come to have a good time, or just don't come at all. That's all I'm asking. That's it. Just don't come. That's it. But if you come again, once again, it's going to be July 29th. It's this coming Saturday. It's 8 p.m. Eastern Time at the Tropicana Hotel Casino in Atlantic City. We're meeting inside the Tropicana Hotel Casino. We're going to meet by Carbides at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Now, here's another thing I want to discuss. I am not waiting a long time for people to come. That's it. I'm going to be early. I'm going to get there on time. I'm waiting. The max is 15 minutes. So if your ass is not at Carbides by 8:15, I am out of there. And let me tell you something. Don't even bother to call me. I'm shutting my phone off. Don't bother to text me because that's it. Too late, you snooze, you lose. If you're not there on time, I'm leaving. I'm not waiting there all night for you. And don't even think about it. You're like, oh, info, where are you? Where's your location? I'm not going to tell you. I'm probably going to shut off my phone. The only time I'm going to turn on my phone is to make a video. I'm going to make a video. I'm going to freaking upload the video, and then I'm going to shut off my phone because I want to have fun. You understand? That's the purpose of this is to have fun. So I just want to just make all of this clear to everybody that, there's no negotiating here. This isn't subject to negotiation, okay? You have to be willing to do the following things. You have to be willing to get there on time. Like I said, it's 8 p.m. Eastern time. I'll give you 15 minutes. Like the movie The Irishman? The Irishman, remember he actually said 10 minutes, Jimmy Hoffa. But then the other guy said 15 minutes. And we're going back and forth of what's a respectable time to be a little late. I'm going to give 15 minutes. I'm going to take traffic into account. Okay. So 15 minutes, 8:15, you're not there. We're gone. We're gone. That's it. It's over. Now, here's the thing. Let's say you get there on time. Okay. We sit down. Here's exactly how it's going to work. I just want everyone to understand this. I don't want there to be any misunderstandings. Okay. Whatever we order, money has to be given to me up front. Okay. Now understand this. I'm not going to leave your site. I'm not leaving. If you got this concept that you're scared that I'm going to take the money and run to Albuquerque, friggin' New Mexico, it's not happening. I will stay in your site the whole time. Okay. A matter of fact, you know what I'll even friggin' do? I'll take it a step further. I'll just give the money to the freaking waitress. Because you know what they do? They could, when you're drinking and they open up, like an open bill. It's called an open bill where you could just like drink and you could eat. I'll give all the money that I receive. How about this? So that nobody's worried. I'll give all the money to the waitress. I'll tell her to start a tab. You understand? I'll say, just do me a favor if you could. Start a tab. I'll make her hold all the money. I'll make the waitress and the waiter hold all the money. We'll do a tab. Okay, it's this way there's no worries, there's no speculation because you're all nuts, like what happens if I have to go to the bathroom, right? What happens if I have to get up and go to the bathroom? You're gonna be like, hey, Father, you can't leave without money. Look, I'll give it to the waitress. I'm gonna just tell her start a tab, whatever I give her, okay? But we have to take everything that we order. Money has to be given up front, okay? Let me just read this here. It's going to be a great time. Look, John, I love you. Look, John, see, you're the best in the world, brother. You understand? Me and you, we're going to have a great time. I think a guy, Mike, he's another guy as cool as you. I don't know who else is coming. I mean, the only definite I know would be obviously you, John Dino, and this guy Mike is definitely coming. I'm not really sure. Hey, what's up? What's up, Jesus, brother? Long time no hear from, brother. God bless you and your family. Tommy's touch. No, I'm definitely not bringing my family to this event, Tommy. This is gonna be just me and whoever wants to show up from the AMC, Ape family. I mean, listen, anybody is invited. I mean, even if you're a GameStop investor, whatever it is. I mean, this is just it's an Ape Father meetup. It's an Ape Father meetup. Are you really coming, JC? I hope you will. I really hope you will. Maybe Billy will shock us. Maybe Billy will show up. Billy the Kid. Um, I definitely have my AMC shares, brother. Yes, I do, Jesus. Holding strong. Tyrone and Jamal. I can assure you Lou will not be coming. Well, Lou will be coming, but just in a different way with you guys. We all need to hit the boardwalk after the dinner. Are you coming to whatever show? Are you coming? Let me know if you're coming. See, a lot of people haven't texted me, so that's why. I mean, yes, awesome, man. As far as I know, John Nito is coming. Obviously, I'm coming, and there's this guy Mike. Okay, so now the whatever show, he says he's coming. Uh, I think who else? JC, did you say you were coming too? JC's coming. I don't know. Listen, I'm not sure who's going to show up. Now, let me just explain to you what my suggestion is, and please don't get upset. I'm just making a suggestion, okay? I feel that all of us should bring $200. Okay. Now, if you can't afford $200, it's fine. You just bring whatever you can. I'm not trying to pressure you. I'm not trying to upset you. I'm not trying to get you aggravated. I'm certainly not trying to do that. The only reason I'm saying 200, I want to have a phenomenal night. You understand? And you have to understand things are expensive. Like, you know what I mean? If you buy a bottle of friggin' Dom Perignon, it's friggin' like 400 or 500 bucks. And I'm not saying to you that we have to do that. We could just do shots. But no, there's really no way out of it. It's expensive. Porterhouse steak is expensive. Ragu is expensive with the meatballs, the sausage, the brajol. Everything is expensive. So I want to have a fun night. Plus, you got to take into consideration entertainment afterwards. So you got to take into consideration the following things. You got to take into consideration dinner. You got to take into consideration alcohol. You got to take into consideration entertainment. You see what I'm trying to say? So I feel $200, it's a reasonable, fair amount. Like, come on now. If you're gonna bring $50, can we all be realistic with each other? What do you think you're gonna do with $50? Right? Like you know what I'm trying to like you'll see some Mama Luke, you'll see some student show up there with like $20 in his pocket. It'd be like Dale. Dale will come with like $20. It's just stay home, man. It's like, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to be a jerk off. Well, listen, I agree with you, John, but I mean, fine. Look. I obviously have a lot of money. I know that John has a lot of money, John Dino, but I'm not expecting. Look, $500 is a lot of money. I mean, look, I'm not expecting people. I'm not expecting people to bring $500. That to me that's overboard. Okay, I mean, listen, I'm a reasonable man. I'm a reasonable man. $500 is a little too much, but $200, I feel it's a doable number. It's not a lot. It's not a lot. Now look, let me tell you how I see it. If 10 people come, you understand, and each person brings $200, that's $2,000. $2,000 is a significant amount of money to have fun. I mean, we could get a shitload of food. We could get a lot of alcohol. We can have a good effing time. You know what I'm trying to say? Now, I understand that there's going to be people that don't have $200. So here's going to be my suggestion to you. You want to hear what my suggestion is? You could still come, We'll work it out somehow. We'll work it out somehow. But you just have to try to understand you can't have the same amount of food and alcohol that the person who's putting up the $200. Like you just can't. But we'll work something out. You know, I'm not going to be a jerk off. Okay, I'm a nice guy. I got a good heart. I'm a Christian. You understand? So we'll work something out. You know, if yeah, Apefather, I only got $100 to my name. We'll work something out. You're saying do a poll. Do a poll in terms of what? What's the poll? Yeah, I mean $200 to me. I spent $500. I just spent. I don't know if you saw it, Wild Style vlogs. I spent $1,000 on dinner yesterday. I mean, so $200 is certainly not a lot. Not a lot of money. Can we smoke in there? I'm not sure, but there are places you can smoke. I don't know if it's in the restaurant though. So I mean, that's just the way I see it. Is that we all have a great night out, and see, this is the thing. We can't change it, Tommy. This, listen, the date is set. It's Saturday, brother. It's July 29th. I got a lot of people. I get people who text me this all the time. They're like, "Can we do it another day? Can we do it another time?" I can't because it's not fair to the people. It's not fair to the people who already booked hotel reservations. It's not fair. Okay, listen to me. You know what I mean? I can't do it another day because let's say a person's only there for one night. Gabish? I mean, I can't. So it's got to be Saturday. It's got to be 8 p.m. And that's that. You know what I mean? What's the rate for prostitutes? We'll leave that. We'll leave that conversation for another time. Marijuana is legal in Jersey. Yes, cannabis is legal. Yes. Hey, Father, you're making your haters jealous again. Well, that's what I do. Been getting gasoline. Am I gonna go live? Yeah. I mean, we're gonna do a live stream on the meet and greet. We're gonna do a few videos on it. Absolutely, absolutely. Um, how will we contact you? Honestly, Tommy, I'm gonna be perfectly upfront and honest with you. It's really quite simple, and I'm not trying to be a jerk off. Please forgive me. I'm not trying to be an asshole. Okay, it's just be there. Like this. Look, I will be in front of Carmine's Italian Restaurant, okay, which is located at the Tropicana Hotel Casino in Atlantic City. I will be inside the Tropicana Hotel Casino in Atlantic City. I will be in front of Carmine's Italian Restaurant at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. There is no reason to contact me. Just be there. The thing is, I just want to let you know I'm not waiting there all night. I'm gonna wait there for 15 minutes, and then that's it. We're starting our fun because I can't. What do you want me to do? You want me to wait there for an hour? I can't do it. You know. So I'll wait till 8:15, and then we're gonna start. We're gonna start the party. I'm not gonna be late. I will be on time. I can't change it, Tommy. I'm sorry, brother. I can't do it. I'm sorry. I would love for you to be there, man, but it's got to be Saturday. We're gonna get the night started. That's right. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Ow. So that's basically it. I just wanted to make this live stream because I just don't want there to be like any mix-ups. I don't want there to be any misunderstandings. I don't want there to be any confusion. Okay. So once again, we're gonna go over it one last time. Okay. Let's go over it one last time. I am meeting everybody at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. It's going to be in Atlantic City at the Tropicana Hotel Casino. Now, once again, we're not meeting outside because I keep getting these text messages. They're like, "Hey, Father, will you be outside?" No, we're meeting inside the Tropicana Hotel Casino. Now, we're meeting in front of Carmine's Italian Restaurant. Okay, so is that clear? Is that all clear? We're not meeting outside. We're meeting in the Tropicana Hotel Casino in front of Carmine's at 8 p.m. Now, like I said, Here's the next step. Once we all get together and we're finalized, we're going to all decide. It's going to be like a team effort. What do we want to eat? Okay. So we're going to decide, what do we want for appetizers? What do we want for entrees? What do we want for desserts? Okay. Money has to be given to me up front. Now, what I'm going to do right in front of your eyes is I'm going to take this money and I'm going to hand it to the waitress. I'm going to hand it to the waiter. I'm going to say, could you just do me a favor? Put this money on the side. We just want to open like a tab. I hope she'll do it. She might not be able to do it, but I'm going to hope she does it for us. I'm just going to be like, look, can you just keep this money on the side for us? Apply it to the bill when everything is finished. Now, you might say, why are you doing this for? Because how do I know that I order $1,000 worth of food? And how do I know that nobody pays? Could you imagine that happens? Could you imagine I order $1,000 worth of food and then the bill comes and Apefather like, ha 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 ha, I got no money, Apefather. So I can't do that, okay? So I just want to be crystal clear with that, okay? And the same thing is going to apply for everything. It's going to apply for everything, okay? It's going to apply for everything. So let's say alcohol. It's the same exact situation. You understand? Let's just say we decide to buy a bottle of Dom Perignon. It costs $400. Let's say there's 10 people there. Each person's going to put up $40 right away, instantly. Okay? And I take that and I'm going to give it to the waitress. So in other words, it's the same thing for food. It's the same thing for alcohol. It's the same thing for, desserts and everything. Now, entertainment can be a little different. Entertainment can be a little different. Entertainment, let me explain to you what I mean. Let's say we go to a strip club. I'll give you for instance, okay? That's kind of like something where we could all pay our own way. We don't have to share a lap dance, right? It's like I don't think that we have to do that. Okay, so in terms of that, it's kind of like we're on our own. You could pay your own way. That's it. So whatever alcohol that you want to buy at the bar, you buy it. If you want to get yourself, you want to go to the champagne room. If you want to get a lap dance, that's all on you. That's you. There's no more. You have to pay up front. The only reason why you have to pay up front with the food, why is that different? Is because once again, how do I know that I'm not going to order $1,000 worth of food, and then once everybody eats the food, right, and consumes the alcohol, how do I know that you're not going to stiff me? Like, how do I know you're going to say, "Hey, Father, I don't have the money"? You understand? Yeah, like gambling. Look, all of that stuff is on you. You understand? So, like, look, if everybody wants to gamble, that's on you. That you don't have to, you don't have to contribute no money to me. That's you. Just go gamble. Go have a good time. You understand? Gambling is on you. Strip club is on you. Entertainment of any sort is on you. It's on you. That's it. If you understand what I'm saying. You know what I mean? That's all on you. That's it. You want to get like Tina Turner, like a private dancer up to your room. I'm your private dancer, a dancer for money. Do what you want me to do. I'm your private dancer. That's on you. That's it. You don't have to consult with me. You understand? Right. If you want to put $1,000 on black and red, that has absolutely nothing to do with the ape father. So that's it. The only thing that has to do with me is food at the restaurant. Okay. Alcohol at the restaurant. Okay. Desserts at the restaurant. That's it. That's where we have to put up the upfront money. So if we're all in agreement with it, it's going to be a fun night. But please don't start trouble, man. I swear to God, I just don't start trouble. Don't start trouble. You got to get a Mama Luke there. You got to get a Stu Nod. We're going to be in the restaurant, and he's going to start trouble. He's going to start trouble. You say, I'm not giving you any upfront money. Then get the F out of there. Leave. Get lost. That's it. I don't want to, I swear to you, I just don't want to argue with anybody. I don't want to argue with people. We're going to sit down. We're all going to agree what we want to eat. You understand? Like John Needle's gonna say, "Hey, father, I want a porterhouse steak." You got it. I'm gonna say, "John, I want to get whatever it is, chicken parmesan." Another guy's gonna say, "I want a friggin' whatever. I want veal friggin' parmesan." Whatever the case may be. Okay, we decide what we want to eat. We tally up how much it costs. Everybody puts up the money up front. I take this money, I give it to the waitress, I tell her I want to open up a tab. I say, just hold this money, apply it to the final bill. Okay, so are we all in agreement? Okay, I know no arguing, no fighting, no conflict. I hope we're in agreement. This guy's like, not happening, WTF. You're not coming anyway, so what's the difference, brother? I'm not afraid of nobody, ball breaker. And this is what I'm saying. Listen, the purpose of this meet and greet is supposed to be to have fun. Can't we just have freaking fun? You know, like seriously, seriously. Look, we've been in this play for so long. We're dealing with friggin' all this corruption. We're dealing with all this manipulation. We're dealing with so much friggin' stress. We need a night out to have fun. This is what's called a fun night out. Okay. You know, look, you've been hating on me, all of you haters, for like friggin' almost what? Over 2 years straight. Why don't you all take a little break from the hate? Thank you, Tommy. God bless you, brother. I got your back. Thank you, David. Listen, I'm not going there to fight. Can I be clear? Look, I am going there to have fun. That's it. That's why I'm going there. I'm going to this meet and greet. Look, I'm going there to have a good time. I want to eat. I want to drink. I want to party. I want to gamble. I want to have entertainment. This is the purpose of this meet and greet. It's not supposed to be, whose sausage is bigger, who's a big shot, who's a tough guy. That I just want to have fun. Why don't you all take a break from the hate? Take a break from the hate and let's have fun. Okay, see, like what this guy saying, this ball breaker, bro, show up. What do you want from me? I'm not afraid of you. I'm not afraid of nobody. I'm not afraid of no one on this earth. I'm not afraid. I'm not intimidated by no one. I'm not afraid of no one. I'm not afraid of nothing. Okay. But the thing is, it's not a question of that. It's a question of I want to have fun. It's a question of I want to have a good time. I want to go there. I want to eat. I want to drink, and I want to party. We can have a lot of contests. Who's got the biggest schlong, right? Apefather, I think there will be no trouble. Please let the Apefather have a good time. Thank you, Back to the Future. I wish you could come, but I'm not sure. Where do you live, Back to the Future? You're not in the tri-state area, right? I think you're in the West Coast, right? No, there's no vaccine needed. No, no. Hey, you should come. Pennsylvania is not that far away, man. Back to the Future. You should. Pennsylvania is not that far away from Atlantic City. I don't know how far out you are. You don't need any shots to attend. He's lying. WTF is lying. I go to the Tropicana all the time. I did not get the vaccine shot. I'm in there all the time. They do not ask you for any type of card. You do not need the vaccine shot. He's lying. Don't listen to him. Let's all rent a house in Ocean City. I got a beautiful house, man. I got a gorgeous house in the Jersey Shore. Lou made a video saying you are trying to, what? Make us get vaccinated? Listen to me once again. Let me be crystal clear. The Tropicana Hotel Casino in Atlantic City does not require vaccination. That's it. They don't require it. Okay? So can we just clear that up? Right, I'm just saying. I just wanted to clear that up. It's good. If we could all just do this the right way, it's going to be such a fun night, man. It's going to be such a fun night. Like if we could all go. If, this to me would constitute doing it the right way. Everybody having at least $200 on them. Listen, if you're gonna come there with like $20, you're gonna come there with $30. Come on, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to be a jerk off. You're not gonna have fun. You're not gonna have fun, and it's gonna be really, really hard for all of us to chip in for you if you have that little money in your pocket. Okay, so what constitutes as fun to me, 200 at least. If you have more than that, look, I'm gonna have more than 200. Of course, right? But I'm just saying, if you have more than that, more the better. But I would say the minimum amount, $200. Now, the second thing is that everybody is going to be cool, like Fonzie. You're going to be cool, like, cool in the gang. Cherish the love we have. We must cherish the life we live. You got to be cool. So what does cool mean? No arguing, no fighting. Keep it cool. Cool like Fonzie. We're going to order food. You understand? We're going to say the food is $1,000. Let's say there's 10 people there. Everybody's got to put up the $100. Now, I will show you. I will take the $100 in front of everybody's eyes and I will hand it to the waitress or the waiter. I would say, I'd like to open up a tab, hold this money, please apply this money to the bill. I have no intention, and I want to repeat this, to make one single penny off any of you. I have no intention of making any money. So all of these haters who are saying this shit to you, it's a friggin' lie. I am not doing this to profit. I am doing this so we could all have a fun time. All right. And then the last thing is, like I said, after we finish the dinner, after we finish, the drinking, the desserts, now it's entertainment time. Now it's entertainment time. Now at that point, everybody, Tommy, I love you, brother. God bless you. I love you, Tommy. You're the best. God bless you and your family. This sounds very unorganized. How is it unorganized? We're all meeting at a destination. How is it unorganized? Tell me how this is unorganized. We're meeting at 8 p.m. Eastern Time at the Tropicana Hotel Casino in front of Carmine's. Right off the bat, you have an exact time and you have an exact location. That's very organized. Okay? Then it's something that we're doing together as a team. We're all going to decide what we want to eat, and then we're going to contribute, okay, based on how much the food costs. There's nothing unorganized about it, the whatever show. It's quite simple. There's going to be food that we're going to order, and there's going to be a price for that food. How is that unorganized? If we order $1,000 worth of food and there's 10 people there, each person puts up $100. How is that unorganized? What's unorganized about it? Will this start the Boaz? Well, I'll tell you this. It certainly looks better than all of us looking like bitches, okay? Because that's what most of these YouTubers make us all look like. They make us look like we're a bunch of chumps. You understand? We got, everybody's always crying the blues. I lost all my money. Remember Lou with Skynet? Skynet, it's too strong. It's too powerful. Ken Griffin is too powerful. The stock market is too corrupt. Oh my God, I can't hold anymore. It's going to make us look like winners, I'll tell you that. Okay? We should be doing more of this. We should be doing this nationwide. We should be showing these short sellers that we have diamond effing balls of steel. Whatever. Now all the hate's starting. Well, anyway, look. I just wanted to make this live stream because I wanted to just clear up whatever doubts there are, whatever confusion there is. I want to explain exactly how it's going to go. Once again, it's this Saturday. It's coming up, the meet and greet. July 29th, 8 p.m. Eastern Time in front of Carmine's inside the Tropicana Hotel Casino Atlantic City. I explained to you how it's all going to go. So please, just don't come to this thing and try to cause trouble. Just don't do it. Just be like, Rich, I'm not comfortable putting money up front. Then don't effing come. That's it. Just don't come. I don't feel like arguing with people. I want to have fun. Like, I want to relax. I want to unwind. I want to go there. I want my mind to be clear. I don't feel like arguing with people, okay? So I told you the game plan. I told you how it's going to work. So don't act surprised. I was very clear. We might have a food eating contest. We could have fun like that. That's a good idea, the whatever show. We could have fun like that. Thank you, Vin Gasoline. God bless you. We could have fun like that. You want to try to out eat me? Go for it. You'll have a hard time. I'm a pretty good eater, though. Come to Florida. Well, one day I will. I would love to do. I would love to do these meet and greets nationwide. I really would. I mean, this could be the first of many. Hopefully, this one is going to go well. All right. This guy's out of his mind. There's a guy pretending to be Billy. Um. Anyway, here's the bottom line. Oh, here's the regulator. Evil haters are out to destroy the meet and greet. Will they succeed? I don't think so. I don't believe they will, the regulator. Look, WTF, all you want to do is cause trouble. I'm not answering your questions anymore. You're a troublemaker. You're a ball breaker. You're a friggin', you're like a pest. Bro, why can't we just relax the hate? Look, I'll tell you what. How does this sound? Okay, why don't we take a break from the hate? Let's have a fun time on July 29th, and then you could go back to the hate. How's that? Go back to the hate, okay? Let's have a fun friggin' evening. Just one evening. No hate. Let's drink, let's party, let's celebrate. Just the celebration of that we've been in this together for so long, the celebration that we don't give up, the celebration that we got diamond balls of steel. That is a celebration. That is something worth celebrating about. That's right. Nobody can stop me. 100%. Well, right now we're not. No, do not confuse the whatever show. We are not meeting at the Manhattan Carmines. This is what I'm saying. We're meeting at the Atlantic City Carmines. Atlantic City. Um, Listen, let's not talk about future meet and greets right now. Okay, let's just worry about the current meet and greet, which is in Atlantic City, not Manhattan. Atlantic City. John, I told you 100% that I am not a financial planner. I told you I do not give financial advice. I told you that I am an entertainer. And what I choose to do is my business. And what you choose to do is your business. I have the right under the First Amendment, okay, of the United States Constitution, freedom of speech, to say whatever I want. If I like, here's an example, perfect example. If I like Nathan's hot dogs, and I say to you that I freaking think it's the best hot dogs in the world. There's no other hot dogs better than Nathan's. That does not mean that you have to go out and buy Nathan's hot dogs. That doesn't mean that, okay? I'm just simply saying I love Nathan's hot dogs, okay? So stop with this bullshit that you buy things because of me. I am not a financial planner. I don't give financial advice. I'm an entertainer. The truth is, Chad Clifford, I just love carbines. I really, really love carbines. I think it's one of the greatest family style Italian restaurants. But Chad, just if this is the real Chad Clifford, I don't even know if this is the real Chad Clifford. We're not limited to the Tropicana. Like I said, we're just meeting. We're meeting there, okay? And anything goes after we meet. You know what I mean? Anything goes. You know what I mean? We might go to several different places for entertainment purposes, okay? So in other words, we're not limited in the sense that we're only staying at the Tropicana. It's the starting point. It's the starting point. That's where we're meeting. You follow me? And Chad, is that an indication that you're coming, Chad? Chad, I would have so much respect for you, Chad, if you would come. You want to know something? If this is really Chad Clifford, if this is really him, it could be a bot. I don't even know if this is really Chad Clifford. But Chad, I would have a lot of respect for you. You know why? Because you would come face to face with me. It's no more over the phone. It's no more over the computer. Okay, you would come to me as a man, face to face, and you know what? That's called a man. That's called a man. Okay, people who talk shit over the computer, people who talk shit, they're called computer tough guys. Those people are called weasels. Okay, so you know what? If you showed up, I would have great respect. If Dale showed up, If Dale showed up, I would have great respect for Dale too. I really would, because it proves the manhood. It proves the manhood. You understand? So this way, we don't have to play this game anymore where we're talking over the phone. We can meet in real life, actually meet face to face. I would have a lot of respect for Chad Clifford if he came. I would shake his hand, and Chad, you know what? I would even make a video saying that you're the man. I would say, Chad Clifford. I would say, you know what? I know I break his balls. I call him Young Gun Clifford. High heeled Chad Clifford. I would give you credit. I would say he's a man's man. He's a man's man. But the question is, would you do it? The question is, would you have the balls to show up? Will Dale have the balls to show up? I don't know. That I don't know. Apefather, read my last comment. I'm sorry. Back to the Future. Let me see. Back to the Future. I'm looking for your comment. Apefather, Claybro won't make me a moderator on his live. Can you make me a moderator? Listen, this is the thing, brother. You know I love you. You know I love you, Back to the Future. I just like to keep my channel. I'm a very, very big, I'm a patriot of our great country. You understand? And I'm a believer in the First Amendment. I'm a very, very big believer. Many people have asked me to be moderators. I don't want to limit what people say. You know what I mean? But this is the thing. The only time where it gets a little out of hand is when they start talking very bad about my children. I mean, that's where it gets a little too much. You know what I mean? They someone called my daughter a whore. I mean, that's like, I mean, come on. You know what I mean? I really, other than like the insults of my children, I really don't give a shit what people say. I mean, I really don't care. I'm a believer in the First Amendment. I'm a great patriot of our amazing country, the greatest country in the world, the United States of America. And I believe people have the right to. You see, a lot of entertainers, they feel like they can't take the heat. They really can't take the heat. See, I'm just a regular person. You all understand. I'm just a regular guy from Brooklyn. Now I'm living in Jersey, but I am certainly not famous. I know I'm not famous, but let's just say one day I did become famous, and one day I became known. I would take the heat. People could call me whatever they want. They could call me a fat, disgusting, hairy, gross, friggin' cringe, whatever. I don't care. It's part. See, to me, that's part of the game. People say They say to me, I'm a terrible singer. Which I think I am a terrible singer. Just to be honest with you, I am a terrible singer. But it's I don't care. Because that's part of. It's just part of the game. You know what I mean? But the thing is, children really should be left out of it. I mean, and even Dale, I have a lot of respect for Dale in that sense. Dale's Garage, he actually made a video saying that everybody should leave my children out of it. At one time, Chad Clifford said that, and I don't know what happened with him though. He goes back and forth. One minute family's off limits, and then the next minute, family is on the table with that guy. So he goes back and forth. But I feel children, wives should be, and my mother. I mean, it should be off the table. It really should. But other than that, I don't need a moderator because I really allow people to say whatever they want. The only time I block people, I can't stand it when people like they spam the live stream comments. Like, you get some lunatic and he'll just keep posting like 5,000 messages. I gotta block that person. He's because he's a psychopath. Listen, you have the right to say what you want to say, but you don't have the right to say it 5,000 times. There's a lot of hate. There is. A lot of people hate me. I understand that. I mean, Back to the Future. I don't mean any disrespect. I don't want moderators on my channel. It for the simple reason it's just that I don't want to hold back people's right of the First Amendment, people's right of freedom of speech. Because see, that's gonna make me a hypocrite. It's gonna make me a hypocrite that like I always preach that. I always preach that I believe in the First Amendment. I always preach that I'm a patriot. And then if I get a moderator, I'm a hypocrite. You understand? But I just want you to know it's nothing against you personally. I love you, brother. You're my brother from another mother. I love you. And I hope that you're not like upset at me over this. It's just that I just don't want moderators because I don't want to limit people's freedom of speech. So other than that, I don't know where Chad Clifford went. Is he still here? Chad Clifford, I'm looking to see if he left. Chad, I would have a lot of respect for you if you showed up. I would have a lot of respect for you. But I don't know if he will. I don't know if Chad I don't think what do you think? You think he's going to show up? I would have a lot of respect if Dale came. Cigar, what's his name? Cigar King, ASMR, Sam the Great. I'd have a lot of respect, bro. You could watch the fight. They got the big gigantic screen friggin' TVs. You could watch the fight at the Tropicana, brother. You should come. You should come. I wanted you to be the cigar guy for the night. They sell great cigars at the Tropicana. I wanted you to be the cigar man. You should come, brother. We get no respect from Blue, Tyrone and Jamal. John, listen to me. Again, I know that you have a very hard time understanding things. I have a lot of friends in my life. I was just on the phone with my great friend John. Okay, we grew up in Brooklyn. The thing is that you just have to understand that, like, when you grow up in life, people go their separate ways. You're still friends, but John's got children. I got children. John lives in Brooklyn. I live in Jersey. Matter of fact, me and John are going to get together. I think we're going to get together either the end of the month. This is my friend. He's my best friend. We're going to get together the end of the month. I'll ask him his permission. I don't think he's going to want his face on the video, but I'll make a video. Maybe you could just hear his voice. I'll ask him if he's up to it. All right, but I do have friends. It's just that I'm married. I have a family, and it's not the same like thing when I was younger. You know, before I was married, brother, I was with my friends 3, 4 times a week in Bay Ridge, Brooklyn. I mean, forget about it, man. Salty dog all the time, man. But it's like now it's different. I'm married. It's like this guy John doesn't understand that. I have a wife. I have kids. I can't go out with my friends like I used to. And like I said, once in a while I do see them. Like I said, I'm planning to see my friend the end of this month. It might be the beginning of August. We're gonna have a dinner together and we're gonna go have fun. Maybe get a little massage from Angie. David, I know you break my balls, but David, listen to me. There's nothing wrong. Listen to me. There's nothing wrong with breaking my balls. I actually like it. See, you know what people don't understand is that they think I get very a lot of the stuff I do is for entertainment purposes only. I really don't get angry that you say I live in my mother's house. I don't get angry that you say I'm broke. I don't get angry you say that my gold is fake. I don't get angry that you say I drive a used car and I'm a loser or whatever. It's because it's your First Amendment right. It's your First Amendment right. But the thing is, leave the kids out of it. You know what I mean? Leave the kids out of it. But one of my son's friends, he's African American. His name is William. He's a really really he's a beautiful kid. He's a good kid. He's got a good heart. He's got a good heart. You don't want to know the horrible things that people say about this. My wife just walked in. They say terrible things, horrible, horrible things. Like I said, WTF. Jen, sit down 1 second. Most of the people that I blocked who honestly it was my wife who blocked them when they were insulting our children. It wasn't even me. I unblocked them. I unblocked them. Okay. But like I said, I always try to give people the right to say whatever they want. But you have to just try to understand the First Amendment. It's like it's important because it represents the freedom of our country. But I do believe there should be like a fine line. Look, it happened with Elon Musk with Twitter, with Ye, formerly known as Kanye West. Elon Musk had to make a decision. He went a little. Ye went too far. He went too far with his anti-Semitic comments, and Elon Musk had to shut down his account. Now, Elon Musk is a believer, just like I'm a believer in the First Amendment, but sometimes people take it a little bit too far. That's all I'm saying. Why isn't Jennifer coming to the meet and greet? No, Jennifer has got to stay home. She's got to take care of herself, her health. She got to be there for the kids. I don't think Jennifer wants to be around a bunch of guys drinking and acting like fools, right? I think she's got better things to do. But I do got to run because my kids are hungry. You see, this is what I'm saying again with the insults. This guy, geez, he says Jen has Tyrone coming by. Listen, you know what's funny, WTF? I make a lot of jokes about that. Like, if you look at my short videos, you should see some of the jokes I make about my wife. You'd appreciate them. Some of them are pretty funny. So I'll make you all laugh. You want to laugh, Jennifer? Please don't get mad. Are you gonna get mad? I'm gonna make you all laugh, right? So there was this guy that used to work with my wife at the New York Stock Exchange. Okay, he was an African American guy, and so I noticed that like he was her friend on the Facebook page, and I just got weirded out, you know what I mean? And I'm just like, who is this guy? She was like, hey, what are you talking about? Just some guy I worked with in the New York Stock Exchange. But like she seemed to know all about him, She was just like, oh, he used to be he was a football player. He was like a football star. And then I started looking at his Facebook page, and he was like a football star in high school. And I started thinking, I'm like, Jack, I asked you a question here. You didn't mess around with the dark meat, right, Janet? Right? She laughed at me like I was a psychopath. She goes, what are you, nuts? She says, "This is the guy I worked with at the New York Stock Exchange." I should have said, now all the haters are going to break my balls about this. Oh my God. Can you sing AMC to Pluto? Well, right now I'm naked. Jack, can you get me my shorts, honey? I'll do we'll end the live stream with that. Jen says his initials are BBC. Crazy. The funny thing, I think his name actually was Tyrone. That's it. Jen, can you help me with my shorts, honey? Come on. My wife's helping me put my shorts on. Ugh. You know what they say in roulette, right? Once you go black, you don't go back. Oh man. That's right, Tyrone and Jabal. You want to laugh? I'll tell you a quick joke before I do my song. I used to be a waiter a long, long time ago. I'm talking when I was like 16 years old, right? And I was working in the restaurant BBQs. Okay, so an African American family came in, and they said, I want the chicken. So I said, now you're supposed to say, do you want that white meat or dark meat? Right? What did I say? I said, do you want your meat white or black? I told them. The guy looked at me like this. Oh, oh. You want that meat black? Oh, hold this here, Jennifer. Wait, I gotta put my shirt on. Just hold it like this. I got my hairy body. I was there. It's hard to put up with me, right, Jen? Tell them.
I don't think I have to tell.
My wife almost left me. People don't realize this. My wife almost left me a couple of days ago. She had it with me. She was pissed, man. But thank God I begged her on my hands and my knees, and she came back to me. Right, John?
Yep.
My wife does get my hair go. But I don't want them to see you. Jen, go. Here, stand. No, they're gonna see if you go this way. Stand over there. So I know you respect Jen. God bless her. Let's do a little. I'm telling you, I feel great things are coming for AMC. I really, really do. I'm getting psyched up, and I'm back to the old ape. I'm back to the old Apefather, baby. I'm back to the old Apefather. Let's do it, John Nito. This one is for you, brother. This is John's favorite song. Let's do it. Your Apefather's got diamond balls, tells you to buy and hold. Your investment will turn to gold. Royal flush will never fold. Sing it, everybody! Ahoo, AMC to Pluto. Ahoo, ahoo, AMC to Pluto. Ahoo. Strong games want more bananas. They take them from the weekends who sell. Hedge funds think they're gonna win, but we ain't heard no bell. Sing it, everybody! Ahoo, AMC to Pluto. Ahoo, woo-hoo. Ahoo, AMC to Pluto. Ahoo, crazy and insane piano solo. Ahoo, AMC to Pluto. Ahoo, woo-hoo. Ahoo, AMC to Pluto. Ahoo. Let's take it down. Short squeeze is coming. Gonna make us all rich. Hedge funds crying in their office. Life is such a bitch. Come on! Ahoo! AMC to Pluto. Ahoo! Woo-hoo! Ahoo! AMC to Pluto. Ahoo! Wow! Oh, thank you very much. Ow! V for victory. God bless you, John. God bless everybody. Like I said, this live stream is not financial advice. I'm not a financial planner. It's for entertainment purposes only. Ow, AMC to Pluto.